So what do you think of travelling on the train then, Helen?
Well, I'm not that impressed, I've got to tell you, Nigel.
Why is that?
Well, so far on our train tickets we've been on a coach, and now we're on this train and there's no room for us to put our cases, which I think is pretty appalling considering how much money this has cost. So far the coach was much better than the train.
It's fair enough. And here we are at Bristol Temple Meads. We get off at Bristol Parkway. I haven't been here for years.
It's not very exciting.
So now we're stood in the corridor of the train as we had to play Tetris to get our cases out, as they've been buried under hundreds of other cases on the seats because the trains are so overcrowded. So we're now stood in the carriage,
Which is nicer than the seats.
Yes, much more pleasant.
My table was covered in dirt, it was disgusting. So actually, I think it's a thumbs down for train travel.
Apparently we're arriving in Parkway.
There's one coming earlier on platform 3, but I think we're on this one. That's what our tickets say. Shall I check? Getting out the tickets in my very good travel pack. Right, here we go. Train tickets. So it says Bristol Parkway to London. A44, A43, 1455. Oh, 1455.
We want this one over here then.
Yeah. That one's 1504.
Yeah.
So 1455, so maybe it's the other one.
Okay.
Okay?
This train has 10 coaches. First class accommodation, service 1 and 2,
It's full. What do you think of this train? This is the GWR to Paddington from Bristol Parkway.
This one's been okay. It's a little bit cleaner. I could actually have used my table on this one. It's not covered in dirt. Yeah, it's been okay. Still not sure it's worth the amount of money we've paid, but you know.
And we're at 10 minutes from Paddington.
Green fields.
So, little update. We arrived at Paddington and thousands of commuters go through the gates at Paddington, the ticket gates. Helen jams it up because she put the wrong card in the wrong gate.
It said cards only and I put my mail ticket.
I had to get somebody to come and take the ticket machine apart.
I did. I
to
forgot.
retrieve the card.
I forgot. Yeah. And then when we get through Mission Impossible of the ticket, we get through and then we found out that our hotel that was in Terminal 5 isn't really at Terminal 5.
Well, before that though, we had to get the Elizabeth line. Here's a little tip.
Oh,
here.
yes.
Here's a little tip.
Yes, sorry.
Don't take the Heathrow Express.
Oh, yes.
which is
£25.
£25 if you
Yes.
haven't pre-booked,
Yeah.
40 days in advance.
Mm.
Get the Elizabeth line,
Yeah.
which is £12.
£12 something, 50.95, not sure.
Anyway, 12,
Under £13.
less than half. So there's a little tip. And the
Not
Elizabeth
less than
line.
half though, is it? £12.50 is half.
Okay. Anyway, the Elizabeth line was really good and it was very straightforward. And it only stopped at 3 stops, didn't it? Maybe
Yes.
4.
Yeah, no, it was fine.
Yeah. So then we get to London, Terminal 5,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
find out that the hotel
Isn't in Terminal 5.
isn't
at all.
at Terminal 5, it's like a little village just beside Terminal 5, and there's a charge of £8 per person to get a private taxi to the hotel. But the hotel, is it the Thistle
Yeah,
Hotel at
which is
Terminal
okay.
5,
Yeah.
which is very good.
Yeah.
But there's a bus. What bus was it? 423 or something?
2.
Something like that. Anyway, a quick Google and we caught the
Yeah.
bus to the hotel,
Yeah.
just a couple of stops, and I think it was £1.60 each rather than £8 each.
Yeah. 247.
And then we were going to go and have a look at a local pub, but the prices were similar to the hotels. There is a Burger King or McDonald's or something similar over the road, but we didn't go there. So we just had a rather nice meal, haven't we?
Yeah.
Up in the hotel restaurant, watching the planes come in and looking at the app, the Flight Radar 24 app.
423 is the bus.
Bus
Sorry.
423 to the hotel,
Yeah.
Thistle, Heathrow, Terminal 5.
Yeah.
And then we were
Yeah.
playing
Had a
spotting.
nice meal. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it was good.
Um,
Wasn't too bad. £16 for a nice. I had a nice pasta.
and we did
what
make
was it?
use of a 25% discount
On a Sunday.
on a Sunday for certain drinks.
Yeah.
We had those certain drinks, which was a red wine and a lager, which is fine.
Yeah, it's all good. And here we are in our deluxe room, £67 for the night. Ideal. Nice
Perfect.
king size bed.
And we'll call it a day till tomorrow.
Indeed.
Good night.
Good night.
Action. Well, we finally made it. We're actually here in our hotel room, and we travelled yesterday from Heathrow to JFK. It was a normal kind of flight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Yeah.
Not too much turbulence. It was good.
And the check-in procedure was all very different to what we're used to.
Yeah.
But we got there, and I'm sure lots of people have been through all that, so we don't need to talk about that, do we? Anyway, we got here last night, and we managed to get on the train at JFK, and we got 2 trains, and we finally arrived in Grand Central Station, the biggest station in the world.
Which was a bit of an anticlimax.
It was.
Because
It's all underground.
it is.
So you can only actually see one platform at a time. But we didn't see the main hallway, did we?
No, so we're going to see that today.
We're going to see Grand Central Hallway
Yeah.
today, and we've just booked into the Vanderbilt building, which is one of the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
So we got a nice hotel room. It's perfect. I'm on the 25th floor, and we got a nice view.
Yeah, so when we arrived last night, we were a bit tired, weren't we?
Yeah,
Bit of a
because
journey.
obviously with the time difference, we stayed up for about 20 hours.
Yeah. So we decided to go out anyway and get something to eat, and we just stumbled across, and if Nigel shows you the view, the Hard Rock Cafe, which just happens to be opposite the hotel.
Which is down the bar,
Yeah.
down in Times Square there. And we can actually see the entrance.
Yeah. So Yeah. So we went and had a lovely, didn't we? We had some fajitas.
Yeah, it was
Fajitas
fantastic.
there. Really nice.
Yeah, we did the real touristy thing and fell straight into the first place we found.
Although
it was good.
it was really good. Lots of memorabilia around the Beatles. Oh God, on and on really. Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi. It was all going on in there, wasn't it?
It was really
a
good.
whole wall of guitars. Yeah, amazing. So yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And it wasn't too expensive, was it?
No.
Not ridiculous. It wasn't
What was
stupidly priced.
$70.
$70 with the tip.
Beer, fajitas, fries to share,
Yeah.
but it was a good amount, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it's
really
good.
good.
It's good.
So yeah, after arriving really tired and fed up and wanting to get on the next plane home, once we'd been home last night, we were keen to get to bed and get up for this morning
Yeah,
and get out and see what we can do.
yeah. So we're staying at the Hyatt
Centric Hyatt Centric Hotel.
which is Times Square. So that's really good to be in the heart of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh, and while we were down in the Hard Rock Cafe, I bought a new hat.
Oh yeah.
I just had to buy my hat, and I got a free pint glass, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got a free pint glass.
Yeah, with your meal you get a free pint glass in a nice box, so it's
Yeah.
not bad either.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
So we'll go out today and see and have an adventure.
Yeah, we will. We will. Let you know how we get on.
Perfect. Let's go. Four lifts.
4 lifts, yeah, but 2 sides from it. Yeah. You have to use your key.
25 floors up, aren't we?
25, which is nothing here. It goes up to 53.
Yeah.
And the bar's on 54th,
I
is it?
think the Empire State's about 112,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, but I think the bar will go up to the roof. Morning. Morning.
So, got 25 floors.
Yeah.
It's bright out here.
Sunglasses.
Jeez.
Lovely.
And we're off to Grand Central Station to start with this morning. It's about a 15-minute walk. Where are we?
Grand Central Station. Very good.
Absolutely amazing. We'll turn the camera around. Wow.
You're not wired.
Is there?
That's about it.
Oh no. Well, I've heard a lot about it. I've seen a lot of pictures. And now we're here. And the clock in the middle of the concourse down there, which you can probably just pick out, is valued at 25 million. I believe it's made of solid gold. Absolutely amazing place.
Landing points we have set up by the main concourse floor, across from the Apple Store by track 3.
managed to get some rolls.
They're a baguette, I think.
A baguette.
Cheese and ham, and the other had brie and some sort of jammy, like cranberry in it.
How much were they?
$15 for two.
They're nice actually. So we're down underneath Grand Central Station. And there's lots of eateries. It's very busy. And then we're off to one of the skyscrapers, the Summit Vanderbilt. That should be interesting.
I'm going to go down and fill my water bottle at the water fountain. I shan't be long.
I'll come with you.
Excellent. Big attraction up there. Don't know whether I'll be able to. Like someone's peeing into my bottle.
Well, here we are on the top of the Vanderbilt building. And
the sun is just beaming in and it's reflecting off all the glass, hence the sunglasses. It's amazing up here. It's like a postcard picture. It's hard to explain.
It's just, there's
Not
no
real.
words. It's just unbelievable. I'll turn the camera around. Absolutely unbelievable.
Not really afraid of heights. Afraid. Don't look down.
here in Rudy's
Dive bar,
where you can get a pint of beer, ale, beer, lager, and with every pint you buy, you get a hot dog. Wow, that's win-win, isn't it? It's a fabulous place, full of locals. I don't think there's many tourists in here, but we found it. Have a look around. Brilliant place, highly recommended. On the subway.
We are on the subway.
On our way down to, where was it?
South Ferry.
South Ferry. Well, we'll get a ferry across to Liberty Island.
On the number one take on the subway.
Number one.
Yeah, line 1. On the red line.
From Times Square down to the subway.
Make sure you get the red line.
It's certainly an experience on here. That's for sure.
It's good.
Just turn the camera around.
Oh, World Trade Centre we've just come to. WTC, World Trade Centre. So this is a stop for there.
We currently live in Texas.
And off we go again. I don't know how many more stops it is. Probably not that far.
It's about 20 minutes from Times Square subway to South Ferry.
There is a train approaching the station. Please stand away from the platform edge.
We are back on ground level. And we're now downtown.
Hello.
So this is downtown.
Morning, you want the ticket?
It's a 5 here.
Getting cheaper.
Sir. Hello.
We got tickets.
Just walk.
Hello guys, what time is your reservation?
I can see it.
Yay! Ah, in the distance, the Statue of Liberty, but you probably can't quite see it on the camera. You will later.
New York bagel with cream cheese and mixed peppers. Bought at our local deli near the hotel and transported here.
What a
Waiting
backdrop.
Yeah, I know. Battery. The battery, they call
We made it to Liberty Island
it. We did.
on a beautiful sunny day.
Oh,
So we just decided to have a little sit down here.
do the Liberty headsets.
Yeah. I think there's a
There she is.
I think there's a monument behind us that you might recognise where we are.
Yeah.
It does seem rather popular here. I can't think why.
Yeah.
Being herded onto a boat,
Yeah, there was no more room on the boat for anybody.
but we made it.
Yep. Through security, it's a bit like an airport.
Yeah.
Here we are, and it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth it. And what a day to do it.
Yeah.
It's something you just got to do. Absolutely brilliant. This is the view looking back to Manhattan from Liberty Island.
Este es el One View.
And back to home.
Yeah.
Final words?
Just looking out at the Manhattan skyline. Yeah. It's good. Couldn't have got a better day. Nice and clear and sunny.
So is that thumbs up?
Thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Helen's got a new hat.
Keeps me warm.
Very posh. We're on the boat from Liberty Island over to Ellis Island. It's like a cattle truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're nearly there. Nice hat, Helen. Well, we've been to Liberty Island and Ellis Island. We're just browsing around. Been to a couple of other places as well. And on the way back, we passed through a small shopping mall. Reminded me of Drake's Circus.
Yeah, right.
So we'll just take a stroll through there. Here it goes.
Like, damn, Jay, like that's crazy. Like, you only heard that shit one time, and that was
Just a small mall. On about 6 levels. And about half a mile long. Although we can't afford to buy anything here. Here we are, still in New York, and yeah, we've been around. We've done we've been to 9/11, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Not appropriate for videos there. And we've been to Chinatown.
Yeah.
And we went to a Chinese market in the middle of Chinatown, where there were no other people other than Chinese people.
Yeah.
And now we've come to another iconic location. If I turn the camera around.
Who are you going to call?
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Now operational fire station. What you got to say, Helen?
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Where are we now?
On the Staten Ferry.
The Staten Island Ferry. And we came across from Manhattan over to Staten Island, obviously. And what did we do on Staten Island?
Big bonus of Staten Island. There's an outlet shop. Someone got a new jacket. Lots of outlets actually. I like Levi's. There's lots of others. Nike, Guess, Gap.
Okay.
Lots of others.
Bored now. And we had a slice.
Oh yes, we had one slice between us. Pepperoni.
Yeah. And we saw the 9/11 memorial.
Yeah, we did.
Nice picture there.
Yeah.
What else we did?
And the baseball ground.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty good over there.
Baseball ground, and he let us in, didn't he? And
Yeah.
have a picture.
Have a few pics. Yeah, it's good. And another bonus is the Staten Island ferry is free. And,
Always a bonus.
And in a minute you'll see an extra bonus of it.
Yeah. So we're on our way back to Manhattan, and we're going to try and get the ferry across to Brooklyn then. And then the plan is to walk back across Brooklyn Bridge. Should be interesting. There's another Staten Island ferry on the way, look.
Yeah, look at that.
We'll just
You
turn the
may have
camera
seen
around.
this ferry on the Spider-Man movie. I don't know which one it is.
One of them.
One of them. This is what we're on.
And we'll soon be passing the Statue of Liberty.
Lady Liberty.
We broke the tradition, didn't we?
We did.
You're supposed to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge, which is behind us. Okay? But we decided that the Manhattan Bridge
Look
was
far more interesting.
And it has trains running over it as well. Trains, walkway and roadway. So yeah, we're just crossing back to Manhattan Island from Brooklyn after we got the ferry across an hour or so ago. Here we go. And that is the Brooklyn Bridge and downtown Manhattan. Oh yeah, in the far distance, and you've got the carousel in the bottom there, but probably can't quite make it out. There's a ferry coming up the river. Let's keep walking.
The only good thing is it's raised. Almost across the bridge, Manhattan Bridge. There's a baseball ground down here.
Another train coming.
Manhattan High. The local graffiti on the rooftops.
Yeah. This is the bit they don't show you in
street art, I think we
yeah, we'll call it street art. We'll call it street art.
It's very interesting. Selling Vita, fuck you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's just a little bit. It's all over like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure we came along here. We want to go over that way, babe, to the right. Fishmongers? Yeah.
Sí, ¿verdad?
If you haven't gathered by now, we're in Chinatown. This makes Times Square look quiet.
Get 3 packs here for $10.
Got a red hand. They love their horns here. It's chaos. What is it all about? You can still hear him. Hey, look, we got McDonald's in Chinese. Look. Here we are at ground level, and our room is on the 25th floor. It's halfway up that building, somewhere.
Here we are in Central Park.
I might have to speak up a bit.
We just had an amazing deli special, didn't we?
Yep, what did you have?
I had a dragon.
And I had a Reuben.
The dragon was various turkeys, bacon, I think there was some cheese in it and various salad. It was lovely.
I had pastrami, salad, sauces.
Very, very nice.
It was amazing. Nothing like you get at home, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You would never get that at home, ever.
No.
And it was reasonably priced, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it?
And the guy that served us was like James, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Laid back
Yeah.
and very polite. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're stood in Central Park where we've got the
Sun's out. It's beautiful.
we've got the subway, didn't we?
Yep, we've got the
From
subway.
Times Square up to
110th Street,
110th Street, which is North Central Park. And we thought we'd walk back. And so far we're about a third of the way down through the park.
Yeah.
I've got a list of places on the way that we got to.
Beautiful. They call it the pond, but it's a bit like we think of as a reservoir.
Yeah.
And then, and I'll just show you in a minute, the skyline's amazing.
So yeah, so we got we're looking out towards Manhattan South,
Yeah.
and the centre of New York. Just turn around.
Yeah. So I don't know if I point. That's the Vanderbilt.
One of those skyscrapers,
Vanderbilt is over there, the one we went up.
and the Empire State, and all the others are over there. And it's a Sunday, It seems like everybody's running or trying to run. Lots of dogs as well, isn't there?
Yeah, lots of dogs in Central Park.
And most of them on leads. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
requirement here.
We saw a dachshund. We've seen a Boston, but we haven't seen any beagles. Interestingly
No seagulls.
enough.
Squirrels?
No beagles.
Oh, beagles. No beagles.
No beagles. Lots of squirrels. Yeah. Lots of birds.
No
One
seagulls, though.
No. One that looks like a thrush with a red chest.
Yeah.
And one with a horn. A feather horn.
Oh yeah, feather horn. If you point that way, you might get the gist of all the runners here. It's quite a busy spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And apparently they're only allowed to run one way.
Yeah, it's a one-way
It's a
system.
one-way path. Yeah. So we're heading down towards the south part of the park now. Quite a few bits to see down there. Can we carry on?
And they look like seagulls out there.
Might be.
Seagulls.
Carry on, shall we?
Yep.
So we're in the middle of Central Park on a Sunday afternoon, and these roads are for cyclists and runners. And they've got traffic lights as well. It's a crazy place.
Here we are, another part of Central Park. The top of the castle. You can see the pond.
I'm gonna hold your.
Some of the lesser Manhattan skyline. Is it Manhattan over there?
It's all Manhattan,
Yeah.
and you can see the baseball courts on the lawns.
This is some sort of stadium over here. Some sort of stadium. Half built maybe.
I got a feeling this is frozen in the winter, and there might be ice skate here.
Trinity does this one. What do you call sad strawberry?
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
What do you call sad strawberry guys?
A blueberry.
Here we are at the castle, sat in the corner. There's a queue of people waiting. We're just sat here.
What happened? Why was that? Why did that sound so like painful?
Is it snack time? I can hear rustling.
Always rustling.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, nothing to see. I had any ibuprofen with me because my foot's aching.
Oh, that's boring.
I could look in my pack. My adrenaline pack.
Just in case of wasps.
Just in case of wasps.
You never know.
You never know. And I have my many medications, but everything but ibuprofen. Paracetamol.
Anyway, moving on. Did you say Reese's Pieces? Someone mentioned Reese's Pieces? Yay! Reese's Pieces! It's all going on here, Helen.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in.
I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly the kiss my love will bring, she brings to me. I love her. A love like her will never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the night. I know this love of mine will never die. I love her. Dark is the night. I know this love of mine will never die. Yes, I love her.
Which I was at Vanderbilt last night.
I think of all the times I tried so hard to leave her. She will turn to me and start to cry. And she promises the earth to me, and I believe her. After all this time, I don't know why.
Action.
Here we are in our hotel room. Have a closet with your dry cleaning. We have an iron and an ironing board. I'm not sure what that's for.
Who knows?
Who knows? It's an extra seat. You've been naughty.
Yeah. It's a naughty seat.
Yeah. Here's the bathroom. Mirror, magnifying mirror. Shower, a large shower. Comes with complimentary hand lotion, hand wash, shower, shampoo, conditioner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on
Moving on.
into the living quarters.
Huh?
The living quarters.
Yeah. So you've got your bed, bedside table, TV, many pictures of New York, some ornamental balloon doll, and some framed some things.
Some things.
Drawers. Now in this one, you have your security lock.
Okay.
What's it called?
Safe.
Safe. And it's free. So if we do this, we can lock it.
That's giving our code away.
Doesn't matter because there's nothing in it. Fridge, little fridge. You wanna
Fridge.
put them in there. Take them out. Fridge.
Percolator.
Yes. Just hot water going through it now for me, but you can have coffees, teas,
And then now we move to the living quarters,
Yeah.
the dining
It's
area.
our table and chairs. Just have breakfast here.
With our view.
Yeah. And there's Times Square. Only a little bit of it, but it's a view. Planet Hollywood. That's the Paramount building. Old building, quite impressive. It's got a Hard Rock Cafe under it. Yeah.
And that's it. That's our room. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Very nice room.
Unfortunately, we're leaving today
Yeah.
in less than an hour, so I better have a shower.
Yeah.
Better add.
Going around.
Where are we?
Jamaica.
Jamaica Station.
Jamaica.
On our way to
JFK.
JFK. So we're out of the city, started our journey home, just doing a bit of train spotting
Yeah.
on the way,
In everyone's way.
in everyone's way. It was great. I got to see this one go. We got a double decker. Well, the doors have shut anyway. There he goes.
So here we are in London.
Yes. Our train doesn't leave, does it? We
No.
tried to change the train time, but it's not till 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's going to cost
And we got to
us,
Paddington at 9.
yeah, 200 odd quid, so we decided not to do that. So here we are. We've
So,
had a little trip on the subway
Yeah.
to,
We left our bags.
Underground
We
here.
left our bags, didn't we?
Yeah.
At the luggage place at Paddington.
yeah,
And we thought,
£10 each. It was cheaper than the train fare.
and we thought we'd have a little tour. So we got up yesterday morning and we had a little walk around Times Square, and we then made our way to the airport.
Yeah.
We took the flight overnight, no sleep
Yeah.
on the flight.
No.
It was a good flight, and now we're in London, and yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
surreal.
It is a bit weird, but anyway, here
Absolutely
we are.
surreal. Yeah.
But Big Ben in the background.
Where are we? You might recognise that place. Yeah. Here we are in London.
Crazy. Not quite such high skyscrapers, but you know, London Eye over the other side.
Yeah. Well, that's the end. We're almost back.
Almost back. We did it.
Yeah. That was a long day.
We made it.
We were
A
travelling
long day. A long.
nearly 30
I was
hours
gonna
non-stop,
say,
no
yeah.
sleep.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was.
An amazing trip. We've seen a lot of experiences.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Saw a lot. Did a lot. Packed it all in. There's only a couple of things we couldn't quite get in, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But we did most of it.
There's one big question.
What's that?
Where's the next one going to be? Watch this space.
Yeah. Yeah, we might do something a bit easier. Although we've got, what have we got? We've got a caravan one.
Yeah, we got
Wales.
caravan just after Easter. And then we got Cornwall
Yeah.
just after the caravan. And then we're going to Spain, aren't we?
Yeah.
Then on the ferry.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. I knew there was a big one coming up. Yeah. Over to Santander, and we will see where.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going through Plympton.
Yeah.
We're going to sign off.